Hello, everyone.
Howdy!
And welcome back to the smoke room. Get off TikTok.
I'm not on TikTok.
You can't prove that to the audience.
I'm shopping cards.
Yeah? Oh. That looked like you were about to check TikTok.
I swiped down to look at the notifications that were there, swiped it up away, and closed my phone. Okay? It's put away. It's away.
Yeah.
It's gone away from me.
I think the only downside of these like white chocolate things is there's just way too much sugar.
Mm-hmm.
I always feel like if they like cut down on the amount of sugar and make it more of a cream thing,
It would probably
like
be
it
more.
more.
I probably would as well. It's just overall.
I like white chocolate in small amounts.
But this is just too much.
A little bit.
Yeah, white chocolate never really has much to offer me in the way of enjoyable things. I don't like it at all.
Just munch on some like cocoa beans. Let your imagination carry you to chocolate.
Yeah, I added a bar of Ghirardelli chocolate to the curry.
That was
today.
Ghirardelli.
I'm pretty sure it's Ghirardelli.
Oh no!
I added some to the curry today.
Yeah,
I thought it was pretty nice.
it's fine.
It's fine. I was pretty happy with how it came out. I actually had carrots in it this time.
I noticed.
I remembered.
Wow.
I could not remember the last time.
No mushrooms though.
No, no mushrooms. I had carrots, onions, and potatoes. That's all you need.
No.
That's all you need.
I don't like onions.
I know. You were sitting over there picking them out while you were...
Yeah, I know. I was there for like an hour.
Like I was sitting over here. Like you had got up to go get your food. I like was on my phone or whatever. And I like look up. I'm like, he's been over there at the stove for a long time. And I see you over there like just looking down at it. And I'm like, oh, he's probably picking out the onions.
Yeah. You're just grabbing one thing at a time.
Well, I like them, so that's why I put them in.
Disgusting.
So,
how dare you?
no, onion's good.
No.
Onion good.
No.
Yes.
You can actually just replace onions in most recipes and you wouldn't notice.
Who cares? Well, you replace them with shallots. So.
I hate those too.
But they're like stronger onions.
I don't like it. People are always like, oh, but it adds a sweetness to the thing. And I'm like, there are other things I can put in that makes it sweet.
But onions smell good.
They don't.
But they do.
No.
Yes.
Like, you can just add honey to curry and it solves the same issue.
No.
No.
No. No.
I love Palpatine.
You love that man.
I love him. He's great. When they announced that Palpatine was returning in The Rise of Skywalker, I was so happy because I knew Star Wars fans wouldn't.
They're just gonna, yeah. And lo and behold, they all hated it.
And I loved watching that movie start and just seeing the text, "The dead speak."
The dead speak
is just my favorite thing.
In all cap, their choice of caps, like in that as well.
And there's an exclamation mark, and I'm like, I love that exclamation mark. It's beautiful.
Oh my god, hell no, absolutely not.
Someday this is gonna turn into the Star Wars Rebels podcast, and everyone's going to hate it.
Everyone's gonna hate it.
Everyone's gonna hate it because no one likes Rebels.
Maybe we'll watch an episode of that next week too.
Maybe. I like Ezra. He's my favorite protagonist in Star Wars because he's a piece of shit, and that's just really funny to me.
He's a little terrible guy.
He's just a little terrible little like, guy, but you know he doesn't come across as an incel.
He's just terrible.
Yeah, he's just like he's just a teenager.
Okay, reasonable. Not like Dawson's Creek teenagers.
No,
but like just a.
No, he gets over the whole being horny thing for his not sister pretty quick. Because it's like, oh, is this a love interest? And he's like, no, that's basically just my sister.
Yeah, so chill.
Yeah, so they get that out of the way, you know. Yeah.
He says it's not going to stop some people online, but
I don't think there's a strong shipping community for
Rebels.
Yeah,
thank God. We don't need it. You can stay away.
I mean, I ship Zeb and Callus. That's just me.
I wonder how many stories there are for Star Wars on like fan fiction and AO3.
Ooh.
I'm a little curious. I'm a little bit curious.
So how much Luke Leia is there?
Fuck. Let's check fanfiction.net first.
Oh, we're going to the peasant's house?
Yeah.
We're not going to the Costco that is AO3.
Oh my fuck. Oh,
what's on there? How many hits?
Top 200 Star Wars 59.8k.
Why is there so many Pirates of the Caribbean?
There's a lot. There's How to Train Your Dragon's number 4.
Why is High School Musical this high?
Let's go. Rise of the Guardians is still pretty high too.
Okay, but is that Rise of the Guardians or is that Rise of the Brave Tangled Dragons?
Let's open it up. See this.
No. I hate this shit. I hate this shit so much.
Camp Rock is still pretty up here with 6.4k.
Okay, but that's good. That's based.
Descendants 2015. Oh man, there's Rio fanfic.
Oh, there's cars? So how many Lightning McQueen Mater is there?
Oh, I can't filter, I don't think.
Damn it.
Because I would have
Which
just...
one let you do that? Was it AO3?
Oh, here we go. We got filters. Oh, pairing. Character
Let's
A.
go.
Let's see. Where are you at? Where's
It's
all
lightning.
Where's all lightning? Character B. Is it going to be Mater or Toe Mater? Is my question. Mater, there it is.
There we go. How many?
World. Play.
I love that.
Genre. Ooh, what genre?
I mean, but romance,
X.
though, right?
Okay.
Like...
Romance. Okay. Apply filters. Looks like there's a solid 137.
That's like too many.
Oh, the K plus. We gotta. I need a shit.
Where's
the filters? I want the filters
make it rated
back.
M.
Absolutely.
Oh, no.
Let's see. Rated K through T. Rated M.
Oh no.
Let's go. Apply filters.
There better be 0.
There's nope. There is not 0.
Okay, we're done with this. This social experiment is done. I'm canceling it. We're pulling the plug.
There's 62 entries.
No.
There's one called Struck by Lightning.
And they're swarming a large chunk of meat on the ground. We're here.
Howdy, everybody.
Yeah, howdy doody des.
Howdy doody
It looks like what remains of a pack mule, and I want to retch it. This is awful. How did it die? This isn't the only one. 5 penned pack animals were slaughtered last night that I've seen so far. Is this the work of that animal that was tracking us in the woods? What does this mean? Etzella says something. It sounds an awful lot. Like no way out on foot or cart.
I thought they were supposed to prevent people from leaving Echo. Not around
I mean, it's like
Echo.
the Echo territory.
I thought the Echo territory, like, cause like there was the circle of all the
Yeah.
I'm
sure they'll explain it.
Okay.
Either that or they're just lying to us.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
What does he mean by that? Don't concern yourself. Love this lad. Okay. I think I have a right to be concerned. We hear the voice of the Reverend walking through the field in a surprisingly rapid gait?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I could hear all the way across the field that you both weren't speaking Albion. What's this commotion all about?
So I guess Albion is their English, their common tongue, I suppose.
I speak common.
I speak common. Yeah.
Yiska suddenly looks very anxious. Sella spits on the ground and turns away. Address me, Sella Begay. Okay, that's funny. I like this lad.
Address me. Hearken to me.
Oh my god. He keeps on walking as he disappears into the cornfield. That man is out of order.
I apologize for his behavior, Reverend.
I'll talk to him tonight. I'm less concerned with him than I am with you, Yiska. I know that you... That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. You don't need that look of concern.
Okay. That was...
Ship that out of here.
Pack it up, ship it on out of here.
Yeah.
We don't even need it. Get out of here with that.
I know that you were not speaking Albion with him.
Oh, no, Albion is their language, not the common tongue. Albion.
They're speaking the common tongue.
Yeah, Albion is the language of the
it's the Mesopotamian.
Mesopotamian. Sargon, Hammurabi,
Ashurban
Ashurban
of
of Hal, and Gilgamesh.
Yeah.
It's the only fucking reason I know those names at all. And I can only say them in that order.
Exactly.
Right?
Man, I was watching a Symphogear with some friends, right?
Okay.
And like the original Gen 1 of Symphogears, all their gears were named after like legendary weapons,
Mhm.
you know? So you have like Gungnir and
Okay.
shit.
Yeah.
And then like for the wave 2, like 2 of them were named after like obscure Mesopotamian gods, and I'm like, I don't know. Ixlima? I don't know.
Blessed.
Shul Shagara? I don't know what that
Shigara.
is.
Meshuggah.
No. No.
It was urgent. An old habit, nothing more.
A habit that I thought had died, Yiska. You know what we must do. I'm sneezing.
Here you are.
I'm doing that.
Sneeze.
Yeah. Come along, Mr. Von Howlink. I'm not sure what's going on right now, but they're both tense. Come along where? The dungeon? To the sink? Where else? That still could be a dungeon.
Yeah.
There's a small lean-to against the church with a sink and a spigot. Caldwell pulls out a bucket from beneath the sink, producing a white-gray slab of chalky substance. I would have loved if it said out from his, like, cloak. If he just has a bucket in his robes.
Yeah. Wow, you can really hold anything in those sleeves.
He can do it. He slices a sliver of the stuff and holds it in front of the bear's face. Remember? The bear isn't looking directly at him.
Yes, Reverend.
Open. I'm not sure what's happening in front of my eyes, but I don't like it one bit.
He's putting soap in his mouth,
Reverend?
I think.
What is that? It's soap, Mr. Von Howlink. The cheapest you can make with lard and wood ash. It's the only thing you need to clean a dirty mouth, though.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to stop it. We're going to try to, anyway.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, man, I don't know. I don't care. It's your game, whatever.
No, you can't. The words are blurted from my mouth before I can stop them.
I almost said, like, drop a save state, but you can just rewind if you really want to.
Yeah, probably fine.
I'm just used to playing Baldur's Gate, where when there's an important dialogue option,
It immediately autosaves.
well, no, I manually save in the middle of the conversation, so that if I fail it, I can just reload. They
Like
did.
what everyone does for every karmatic roll.
Yeah. They put a mode in the game where you can't save scum, though. It's really funny.
You know, if you just removed a bunch of bad game decisions,
It'd be fine, right?
people would be less inclined to
do stuff like that.
yeah. Like, come on.
Just where we're at, though. They made the game they made.
Okay. The Reverend tilts his head at me and stares. I can't do that, Mr. Howlink. He looks annoyed, like I'm some sort of petulant child making a scene rather than pointing out what he's doing is dangerous. Dangerous? Is soap in the mouth dangerous? A lie is toxic, is it?
Yeah. Lie is like...
I don't know what lie is.
Lie is like, kind of like super bleach.
Oh.
I don't know if that's completely a correct way to describe it, but it's a very alkaline, or basic, like, chemical.
Okay.
It's what you, I think it's Norway, maybe Sweden. They make there's a food called lutefisk, which is fish that they soak in lye. They soak it in the lye and then they dry it out, like, and it becomes really pretty brittle and jerky, like, I think, or sort of like kind of gummy-ish, and you just eat it. They've been eating it that way for a long time, as far as I'm aware. I'm not sure I'm getting all of the details about it right, but that's I'm kind of close to being right.
Okay.
I have approximate knowledge of many things.
Very approximate. We love to hear that.
We love it, yes.
It can leave chemical burns inside the mouth.
Reverend, please.
Yiska's face looks very calm. Too calm.
Don't pay him any mind. Give me the soap.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Of course, my son. As hard as it is to watch, I see the bear take the bar with very little hesitation and put it into his mouth. The Reverend nods and places his wing, for a second I thought that was wig, like a solemn parent on the bear's back as he watches the bear choke and sputter on the suds. That's enough. He speaks gently. Now spit it out. Don't worry, he's spitting profusely. Some of the foam that hits the grass is pink. Despite forced tears, Yiska looks up with a determined facial expression. He heaves as he continues to spit. Don't let this memory fade as quickly as the last.
Yes, Reverend.
I want to say something, but when I start, the bear looks at me with the first flash of anger I've seen in his eyes. I can't see with this stupid bee helmet on.
This bee helmet. Motherfucking bee helmet.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Uh,
He's angry at me.
Oh no, we made him mad.
It's okay, Sella still likes us.
Yeah, true.
That means we can still fuck him later. What were the two of these men talking about, Von Howlink? Does he want me to lie? Does he want me to tell the truth? I don't know. This is horrible! It's something about corpses, I think. Something from the woods might be killing all of the stock animals. Caldwell looks at me like I've lost my mind. All of the stock animals? He turns to Yiska. Go home and clean yourself up. Leave us. He muffles something like, yes, Reverend, but it's impossible to tell what he really said. Caldwell takes a good look at me, as if I'm a child who dragged mud through into his house, and trembles. Cornelius von Howlink. The moment you stepped into this settlement, I've seen nothing but insubordination and instigation. But I haven't done anything wrong, Reverend. Does it matter if you did? It's certainly somebody you brought along. I just made a loyal man clean his mouth until it bled for the first time in 15 years. These are extraordinary circumstances in the most nefarious sense. He grabs me by the shoulder and drags me to the whitewashed shack. Okay. He unlatches the locks and throws me in. And remove the church property you're wearing at once. Sir, this is a gross overreaction to any sort of offense I could have afflicted you with. Address your quarrels with me at once, or I'll be reporting this to either your father or Mr. Hendricks. I look through the screen door covered in bars, expecting him to look back at me angrily, ready to quarrel, but that's not the case. His back is turned to me, and he's running away. What? I try the door to open the door, but I know it's locked from the outside.
Thinking about him just booking it away from this is really funny.
He's just like...
Yeah. full knife hands running.
Yeah, I also want knees at the 90...
The 90 degree?
Yeah, just...
It's pretty good.
With the robe. All good, all good. My body thuds uselessly against the sound of scraped metal. Caldwell! Come back here at once, Caldwell. I try to rattle the door, but it's just too heavy. I'm starting to notice how warm it is in here. I'm sweating, and I try not to panic about how I haven't drank any water in hours. Shouldn't Sela and Yiska still be within earshot?
No. Sela left when they were investigating the body.
Oh, that's right.
And Yiska just left as well.
If he's just walking away, that's when he's just looking in earshot.
It was probably far enough away.
Oh my god, these people are so hard of hearing.
No, he's just far away.
Take off your Beats by Dre in here.
No, take out their AirPods. They gotta take out their AirPods.
Oh no, his AirPods are in.
Oh no, he can't hear us. His AirPods are in. It's very good. What are we in here with is what I want to know.
Hopefully a body.
Because he booked it away real quick.
Yeah. He also told us to take off the bee suit that we are still
That's true.
wearing.
Yeah, we were wearing the bee.
I think we still are. Look, the thing is still.
Mhm.
Yeah. I bang again, hoping to see the man or the younger girl who was out in the lawn. But I hear nobody. My arms and the back of my neck are already wet. I feel a little hazy now, but I try not to panic.
I took it off.
Okay. Most of the things here are shovels, pots, and protective clothes. I can see that there's something behind this counter. A hand shovel! I look at the floor and sigh in relief. Dirt. I should be able to dig myself out.
Ah, that mustelid action at work.
Yes,
Keep
yes.
digging.
But I have to be careful not to waste energy or moisture. I look outside again for anybody. Help! Help me! I'm stuck in a shack. I've seen many fanfiction like this. Not actually, since I've never read any.
Right, of course.
I think there are Oteme games I've played with situations like this.
Facts.
Doesn't this happen in Dramatical Murder? Or is that one just well, yeah, that's not an Oteme game.
No.
Or is that the one where you get which was the game where you get locked in a cage with a lion? Was that Amnesia? Was that one?
I think so. I don't quite recall, honestly. I know what scene you're talking about, but I can't remember the game.
Yeah. Nobody still. So that's it then. I'm going to have to start digging. I wipe my brow and look for the clearest space against the wall I can find. The first scoop of earth is very warm, very dry, and kicks up a cloud of dust. I have to turn my head not to inhale any. Below that, I'm happy to see a cooler layer. It's not as tough to move as I thought it'd be, but there's a lot of it. I think I see where the wall of the shack ends and the beginning of the earth starts. Then I see concrete blocks.
R.I.P.
My heart sinks, knowing I'll have to dig deeper. But there's no time to waste. I can't tell how long I do this for. The lighting outside has changed and I still hear nobody. I stand up to check for people every so often. Nobody comes on the lawn. Caldwell must have instructed them not to. Rail deal ambitions or no. Okay.
Yep.
This behavior is not acceptable. One of the first things I intend to do after breaking out of this godforsaken cage is to find a telegraph machine and wire everything I know to my father and Mr. Hendricks, who will not care.
Who will not care? He's like, well, you didn't help my railroad, so I don't care about you.
Where's my railroad?
Where's my railroad? I want my railroad.
I do another scoop. Then another. I thought I was on a scoop 400 or so, but I start to lose count in the 300s. Everything goes sideways for a moment, and I stop to breathe. I'm really thirsty. I take another scoop and flinch when I hear a clang. What? I dig as quickly as I can with both hands. No. There's a mixture of rock and concrete below.
Oof.
I can't get out. The dirt was poured on top of the rock and concrete. What is this? What is the purpose of this?
You said, what the fuck?
Right? I'm kind of like... I mean, this is still a wooden door, right?
For this exact situation. Well, with probably iron framing inside. Or on the around the edges.
I don't know. I'd be stabbing the...
Yeah. Or like using the shovel. I'd probably try to
if you have a hand shovel, yeah, just try to like...
I'd try prying those planks off.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, I feel like there's a better way of going about this than trying to dig a hole.
Yeah, I get you.
My heart's beating faster. I'm starting to feel dizzy. I throw down the trowel in frustration, but the side catches the side of my nail. An awful noise comes out of me, and I start to bleed a little. Oh, it doesn't look that deep. You! Brush yourself clean and come on out of the dirt, you fool. Don't you say another word.
I love this.
No.
I really like this view.
Okay. Don't say anything until you unlock this door. Relax. He jingles the keys in front of me. I'll let you out after you answer some of my questions. What questions? Like who among your party would have the strength to cleave the head off of a pack mule with a slicing weapon in one blow? Murdoch.
I don't know if he would.
Shh, we have to frame someone. We need a fall guy. So it's Murdoch.
Okay.
I freeze. You couldn't possibly be blaming me for that. He looks me up and down, then scoffs. Certainly not you directly. Well, what about the mountain lion? He might be big enough. Sam? I don't think Sam knows how to use a weapon. Other than his dick.
Yeah.
Besides, if he could, I don't think he could take something's head off. Then what would... we found 8 carcasses already. 8? 8. If I don't stop who's doing this before long, we won't have any more distant transportation in or out of the settlement. Without a steady chain of supplies, we'll be behind schedule for all of our exports. Why do exports matter if you're self-sustaining? Because there's no harm in skimming some of the cream off the top here and there. Imbecile.
You tell him, Caldwell.
I
Get
like
his ass.
this man a lot.
I know. He's giving very Niles, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very me for fur.
For
you
fur.
know? You're terrible.
See, we need a version of the game where Caldwell's model is just replaced with you, dressed in the frock still. It'd be pretty good.
I don't know about that. I don't know if we want that.
I think we do. Don't we, audience? We want that.
No. No, we don't. It's fine. No. I simply live in the real world. We love this. We love to see it.
Come on, computer, you can do
There
it.
you go. Your father mentioned that you don't, and I see what he means.
Your, like, Coke bottle is, like, really condensating on the inside.
Yeah.
Is my fan heating up the bottle to where, like, it's
Yeah.
heating up the liquid inside?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I'm
My
noticing that a little. Yeah, your laptop's on fire.
Yeah, my laptop fan working real hard.
Yeah. It's fine. He's doing his best.
So funny. I noticed it's like so foggy in there. I'm like, what the hell?
You can touch it if you want.
Damn, dude, that's getting warm.
There we go. Yeah. There we go. We can wash it out. We're good.
Oh, that's wild.
The bottle is so lukewarm.
I know. I just want to make sure it's not like melting anything else.
Is it doing okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
That's so funny though. I noticed. I was like, man, it's getting foggy inside your Coke bottle. What the hell?
Yeah, it just does that, you know. Coke does that.
Coke do that, yeah. It is a corrosive chemical.
Yeah. My father? What do you mean? He said you're a little funny. Perhaps not formed quite right. Can't be trusted to make necessary choices for the good of yourself or your family. No, he didn't. It was a bit harsh to me when I first heard it. I thought to myself, certainly all God's creations are made as he intended. But it seems as though you're hell-bent on establishing something other than what God made you. What on earth is this Clifford Tibbetts nonsense? Who told you about that? I didn't share that with him. Who hasn't? And don't you know that people talk? Do you really think that the conversation you air with other people are sealed into small boxes that only you can open with the right key? He laughs. I'm trying not to cry.
Oh.
Do you really think that becoming a different man is as simple as putting on makeup and wearing your father's belt? I can read your entire story just by your walk, your gait, your tone, your letters, and the impression that men of character have sent to me in private. People have been talking terribly about you for a long time before I even met you. I can see it now, right before me, that they are exonerated in their honesty.
Pretty much got there.
I hope so. Who's been talking?
Who talking shit?
Right? My father, Hendrix, my mentor. My traveling companions, it's definitely Mrjosh. My employer, Hendrix has done nothing wrong. Is it all of them? I see before me an emotional, impulsive, gormless thing, playing as a man but stuck as something like a child. A thing.
Not my Gorm.
A thing that's neither man nor child nor anything I would want near God's children or his creations. Why are you being this cruel? The more I talk, the more I can hear my voice struggling to get any noise. My tongue is parched, my throat is sore. I'm so dizzy now from the sickness and this unbearable weight that I feel in my body I can't see straight. He shakes his head. At this point, nothing you can say will convince me that you are worthy of this partnership. I'm afraid there won't be any deal between you or me.
You fired.
Your reputation wasn't solid to begin with, Mr. Von Howlink, and everywhere you go, it seems to crumble just a little bit more beneath your feet.
You can't help me find the Kingdom Hearts, so you are of no use to me. He snorted, remember?
Sella was snorted a bit ago.
Yeah, he was.
It was kind of lit.
It was pretty good.
Now you have brought your misfortune to me and my people. I'll let you out of here, but I want you gone from this place first thing in the morning. Okay, so he's letting us out. That's pretty good. We like that. He pulls a key from his pocket. And I'll be gone.
Oh,
He just swat.
awesome.
I hear a giant thud, like a tree falling. Caldwell screams. Get away! I said get away! I can't see what's going on, but I hear tearing noises. For some reason, I start to hear the bees again. I'll get that. Get the bee kit.
Get the bee kit.
Yeah, or at least something that sounds familiar to bees. Caldwell screams more. I can see through the slat of the bars that he's on the ground. There's also all this room that you can look out.
Yeah, just take a peek.
It's fine. His wing is bent the wrong way, and his breathing is raspy. God help me! His voice is different. It sounds wrong, like he's inhaling while he speaks. I reposition myself to look outside. I don't see anything, but I hear breathing. Soft, slow breathing. I want to back away from the door, but I don't want to make any noise. I know whatever out there is strong. It could rip open the door. It might even already know that I'm here, and it's just waiting to rip off the door. I don't know how long I stand here, listening to Caldwell cry out in pain, or listening to the breathing sounds that I can't tell if I'm hearing or imagining anymore. But it gets darker. And nobody knows that I'm here but the priest, and he can't get up. Just as I start to cry, I hear a whistling sound. In the midst, I see somebody big walk this way. They have horns, the light of the moon reflecting off their glasses. My heart swells a little when I see Dr. Avery.
Oh no.
I call out to him. I'm saved! But I can't make a sound. My voice is shot. Airy, breathy, rasping sounds are all that I can make.
Huh? What do we have here?
Help me! You have to get me inside.
You look like you're in real bad shape, Reverend. Broken arm, broken rib, half collapsed lung by the sound of you, I'll wager. I'd hate to move you. Could cause any internal bleeding you might have to get worse.
The Reverend shakes his head, terrified. Doctor?
Or
Doc car?
Don't care, maybe?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't care.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Reverend, but I can't really tell what you're saying.
I can see the heron look in my direction like he's asking me for help. Throw me the keys. I try to talk again, but it's not working. The doc hunches on his legs and watches him from a squatting position.
You know, if you want help, all you have to do is ask, Reverend.
Put me inside.
That doesn't sound much like Albion to me.
He's thrashing on the ground now. His breathing sounds a whole lot worse.
I guess I can't really help those who don't know how to ask.
He stands up straight, watching the heron writhe.
But do you want to know the worst thing about all this is, Reverend?
The heron is spasming in the wrong way now.
With enough time, they'll just send another one of you who looks the same and acts the same. But I'm comfortable now, knowing now that you're the one who put the soap in her mouth.
He wipes his glasses.
Have a good night, Reverend.
He readjusts his backpack.
I know I will.
And he starts to whistle. Then he starts to walk away. I panic again. I cry out, trying to force a noise. But there's nothing.
Could always bang on the door.
Yeah, I'm like, well, these are like hinges kind of a thing. You can just... I take the trowel and bang on the bars, hoping he hears something. My heart leaps as his ears perk up. But he looks left and then right. And he starts running. He's running because I scared him. He's so far away now. I start to think again that I really am going to die here. And then I wonder who I'm going to die as. Will people remember who I wanted to be? Will any of them see me as I saw myself? Probably not. I start to wonder about what my tombstone will look like. It reads just Cornelius. And it's buried nowhere near the rest of my family. I want to think that coming here was a mistake. But staying home would have been a mistake too. The mistake is me. Oh, did we kill Cliff?
Oh.
Oh.
Almost.
Lame.
So close. So close.
I could taste victory. And it was pulled away from me. Oh, Professor Tibbets. I hear Sam. I must be hallucinating.
Oh,
Sam.
there he is.
Why are you beating the door with a shovel? That's a good question. You know, if you just suddenly saw that.
Yeah.
You know, there are questions to be had. We were looking for you all day. Sam, there's stains on the ground over here. I don't care about that right now. Oh, so someone moved the Reverend. We found Professor Tibbets. He sort of smells, though.
I see.
What are you doing in there? I try to speak again, but it hurts. It was locked. Why do you sound like that? Sam, there's a scrap of cloth over here that looks like the clergyman's robe. I think it must have belonged to that priest. You sure? It has to be. Do you think something might have happened to him? Like with the other animals, the guards keep finding. He was old, right? But something might have happened to him if this is on the ground. That's too bad. I don't think I didn't know him. Let's
there you go. Fuck it.
I start beating the door with the shovel to get his attention. Whoa there, partner. Calm down, and we can figure a way out. To get you out. I try to shout key. I think his lips are trying to say key. There's keys on a ring over here in the dirt. I beat the door again, desperately. Murdoch steps in close and winces. Oh god, he looks dehydrated. He fumbles with the keys, and within moments, I hear the heavy latch lift. Okay. Alright.
We made it out.
We're with the boys.
Back with the boys.
Okay, good. Okay, I think we'll end the part here.
Okie dokie.
I think that's fair.
Okie dokie.
So we'll see you guys around.